Hello. It's that time of the week again. It's Monday. I was scrambling to get this fucking stream going. This day has been so goddamn hectic in so many fucking ways. I'm just almost wasn't even gonna stream today, but I was just like, I have to. I blood oath to frickin' do this. And then I fucking misspelled his fucking name. Like, what? Why am I so fucking stupid? So, that's great. Great way to start off, just misspelling his fucking name wrong, even though I simp for the fucking guy so much. So that's wonderful. I don't know. But, we're here. I was going to stream this or Dover. I didn't know what. I was going to make it a Brad Keselowski stream, but after realizing Eric Jones is hurt, I was like, fuck it. We'll do an Eric Jones appreciation stream, because it's like one of the two people actually give a shit in this series that got injured. So go fucking figure. So I want to do this for him, and get that Guns N' Roses car like an actual dub instead of what actually happened in real life. So, anyways, we're here. All we really know about Jones is he was evaluated from the hospital, and I'm assuming he's racing next week, but I don't know. I'm scared. And I want to simp for him in a stream. I never really raced as Eric Jones. I think the last time I did it, man, 2022 at Watkins Glen, I think. So it's definitely been like a year and a half, something like that. But I agree, Guns Rose car is good. Hello Jesus, hello Kevin Harvick, hello Spencer Boyens, Phantom, JC, hello Hollow. Yeah, it's been a day. It's been the last 3 days or 4 days. I don't know anymore. So I don't know. We'll go into story time. We'll freaking tangent about it, at least here first. Yeah. So, man. The broadcasting gets the sign. Rest assured, I was happy spreading the propaganda of Chase Elliott. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. But man, I'm just so stressed. So last night at like 10 o'clock, our cable boxes went out, or my cable box went out. It literally just stopped working. So have to run to our local, wonderful, great Adams Cable to fucking get new boxes, because apparently the ones we had, which literally we got in June, died, so they only lasted 10 months, which is a complete joke. I think they sent Mom an email or something like a week or two ago saying that you have to update the boxes because they're not good. So that, yeah, they're definitely not good. I'll give them that. They weren't good. They didn't last. They at least called, but yeah, didn't need that now. Did not fucking need that now. So, did all of that. I put them in bags because, or all the freaking wires, of course, because there's like both the one in my dad's room just went out as well, just stopped working. So, there's 2 bags of fucking cords and wires. And apparently we didn't even need to do all that. We just needed the power supply, which last time we brought them down, it's like they acted like they wanted everything. Well, that's what they said. They even wanted the remotes too. But now this time it's like, oh, you just need the box and the chargers. It's like, okay, well, I don't know. One time they tell me bring everything. The other time it's like, oh, you just need the box and the charger. So I don't know what it is. So I'm annoyed with that, and I gotta hook that all up. But I literally did not have time. I got home at like 4:30, and I'm scrambling to get the stream together because I was up for a couple hours last night just trying to get the fucking thing situated, trying to diagnose what's going on. I literally even had to unplug my Xbox One from over here to there to make sure everything worked. It actually did, so it wasn't like the TV or the HDMI. So had to do all that and everything. And then, but I wasn't even gonna go today because like I literally only use it 3 times a week. I only literally watch it for the Cup Xfinity and trucks and sometimes ARCA. So technically 3 or maybe 4 days out of the weekend, but usually 3 days out of the whole week I actually use it. So, but Mom really wanted to get this done today, and I'm just like, I wasn't even prepared for it. She woke me up at 3:45 for it, and I wasn't even prepared to freaking go. I wasn't even gonna stream today. So I had to scramble and do all that, unplug everything. If I know we were gonna go tomorrow, I would have just done it the freaking that night. But nope, scramble to do all that, getting all that done. Then it turns out the fucking place closed at 4:30, not 5. So we had to fly down there. So that's fun. So just all annoying, fucking aggravating, and yeah. So now I gotta set this all up, which I'm so fucking tired of cable in the fucking first place. I literally, if it wasn't for NASCAR, I wouldn't even be fucking using any of it. I'm not gonna spend like $80 a month on YouTube TV to watch it, because like I'm already fucking scrapped for cash as it fucking is to begin with. So I don't want to deal with that. So we're just stuck with that. So I'm just annoyed with all of the situations. But I don't know. Fox is. Fox sucks every week, all day, every day. Will never change. It'll just continue to be just horrific. But yeah, I saw the in-car camera. I just came home. I just literally had like... I was lucky to have maybe 5 minutes just to freaking look at my Discord. And it looked fucking terrible. So I feel terrible. I feel bad. I even have a bad day because his day is way worse in comparison to mine. But I just wish I had a team. Just, simple enough day. Nope, no, it had to be stressful. And I gotta hook all this shit up now after the fact. So I'm just annoyed. That's not even like the worst part of it, because like Thursday morning, I guess technically, Dad hurt his back really freaking bad at work. He was lifting a tire, not even like to like pick it up, just lifting it from its side to this, lifting that like destroyed his back, and he came home, wasn't able to do anything, couldn't even fucking pee. He had to pee in a bottle. So I'm stressed because I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna do now? Like everything is falling the fuck apart. I can't do anything about it. Like I had help years ago. I don't. It's not the same now. So if something really we're gonna be so fucking screwed. We're gonna lose everything. So like I don't want it. Then the cable box just adds on to that, which I know is not really the biggest threat in the world. But I'm so fucking stressed. I didn't even want to stream. I didn't want to do anything. So we're going to do this race. We're going to get our quota in. And we're just going to fucking move on and power through this. Because that's what we do. It's a great paint scheme. I fucking love it. It's hot. I would have sex with it. Joke. Ha. It's a good scheme. Oh, I gotta actually turn my controller on. Come on. Come on. Is it connected? It's not connected. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you, NASCAR. Oh, shit. Member for 10 months. Thank you. I appreciate that. Gotta literally reconnect because I was connecting it to the other one because I don't have... I guess I do have spare batteries now. Oh, God. I don't need this. I don't need the controller to, like, fucking be annoying. And I just put batteries in, so it's not the frickin' batteries. Please connect. Thank you. Thank you. I can actually use it. Okay. Talladega. Geico 500. Man. And they changed the logo, too, because apparently the old one was bad, which is riveting. So these are our settings. Pretty standard stuff. We have it on infrequent mechanical failures, skills. Okay, so that's all kind of normal. Alright, so that's our settings. It's pretty much just typical stuff. Also, it's funny. Top 5 drivers. Erik Jones is second. So that really butters my toast. So that's good. Just in time for me to fall asleep watching this. So I'm good. I'm glad to hear Bert. But have I never ran this in a 23 cars, apparently? I guess not. That's interesting, though. I got surprised about that. Well, anyone here from the UK? Is Bert from the UK? Is this what I... Shit, from the UK, then that must mean it's like 11 p.m.? Midnight? That's cool. I don't know. I wonder sometimes why. Oh. Thank you, members. Thank you. I appreciate what you guys do. It means a lot. I'm pretty sure this has not changed since the last stream, but this is good. I'm glad. Thank you. Obviously, my face is up there watching. It's angry. Or I guess it's staring them down. But either way, it's watching. I grabbed the wrong face. See, it's watching. It's slowly moving towards them. But going back. It's just keeping itself in check. 10 p.m. I was kind of close. But my name is John. Well, that's the freaking Patreon one. So I guess if you're gonna do both, you technically can. So it's different from the regular YouTube member thing. Anyways, let's get into this. It'll be kind of a longish race, so I want to kind of get through this as quick as possible. So yeah, I want to get Eric Jones's freaking dub. It's stupid he was even in the wreck to begin with. And again, nothing that he did. Freaking John Hardinwachek pushing Bubba, then Bubba pushed Jones, so it's just accordion effect, and it caused all that, which is stupid. So I'm annoyed by that. But we're gonna do this. If there's any race where I don't need to actually try hard and practice, this is probably the one where I don't have to actually do all that. Ross Chastain's on fire, so that's adorable. Jim John crashed in qualifying. That's hilarious. Leave it to him to just continue to embarrass himself. I don't even know if my base game's in the right spot, but I guess we're gonna find out. Nice looking 62 car. No, it's not. Why is my face cam? Everything is off. Oh, it's because of Thunder 2000. Let's change the properties. Thank you.
Oh, you can hear it, see it, smell it, eat it, touch it, crunch it, taste it, munch it. Popcorn is really neat, fun to make and fun to eat. Popcorn is a pop, ever toppin', never boppin', shows.
Wow, it just cut his message off. But thank you for the 3. Popcorn is good. I haven't had that since Thursday. Hopefully everything is now fit the screen properly. No, it's not. Why is it not centered? I think I fucking crop shit out. That's just wonderful. Edit, transform. There we go. Okay, that should be set. No, it's not. What? Why? Why is it not centered? Is it on fucking display screen? Is that there? Okay, I think that was the one. Okay.
Still there.
Why is it still? What the fuck is this? Like, why is it not centered properly? That's not even the right. I'm so fucking annoyed. I have to do all this extra shit with the Thunder 2000 stream because the freaking black bars and shit. I think that was the... There, okay, we got it. Got that situated. Yeah, the wreck wasn't Bubba's fault. I don't know why people are even blaming him, but that just continues into this stupid... dumb narrative that, like, oh, Bubba was near it, so black man bad. It's just stupid. I kind of forgot too. The 23 mod has the alternate paint schemes for different tracks and good detail. I like it.
Still there.
This would be the first restrictor plates. No, well, I guess on Heat 5 since the Daytona one, which was a complete disaster. At least of all tracks, this is definitely the one where I don't need to practice for. So I can just jump in, rusty as a spoon, and get out of here in good shape.
Got one outside now.
Can I just go on a rant about how dumb it was that like over half the race was just fuel saving? And then when they actually go racing, or I guess when they're like half throttle, not even half throttle, they're like 30% throttle, looked spectacular. It was like 3x3 and it was hot and stuff, but then when they actually try, it's like when they don't try, it's better than when they are trying, and it's so backwards. And also the top lane couldn't work, so that's annoying. So not only are the short tracks and road courses fucking disgusting, the restrictor plate package kind of is. At least at Talladega, I don't know. Daytona I thought was fine. But you know what? At the bare minimum, they freaking were able to have almost a green finish. Or at least a finish that wasn't under controversy. So that's good. Thank you, Todd Gillen, for the push. One AI driver is very off of everyone. Kroger's leaving JTG, that's a thing. I didn't know about that. That's news to me. That's kind of concerning for JTG because Kroger's like one of their biggest sponsors. So that's a big concern. Also, Todd Gillen just gave me ass damage with that push. That was violent. It's wild. That's just doesn't seem like a good thing for that to happen. So now because of stages, it's kind of ruined Talladega? I don't know, it's just strange. Anyways, what isn't strange is Golf Kids 3. I appreciate that. For a split second, I almost thought it was Jordan Clark, because he always does the 3. But then after the popcorn song, that I was like, okay, I remember. I'm glad I didn't forget about that, because I almost forgot. I need to have it again, though, but I don't know if I want to, though. Holy shit. Jesus with the $49.99. That really butters my popcorn, and I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Holy shit, that's wild. I was not expecting that. Thank you. You'll do it for EJ? I appreciate that. I love Erik Jones. I've been following him way back in the Truck Series days.
Can't
it is
do
big.
43, but I'll do it for EJ.
It is. You know what? I forgot that the alert comes up with that amount too, so that's good. And you know what? The gift's right. It is so big. It is accurate, which is why I love it so much. Thank you, Jesus. I hope you had a good birthday and a good Easter and all the typical goodwill wishes. I need to go on my Erik Jones simp. So, yeah, I've been following Erik Jones since, like, the Truck Series. Really glad he won the championship. I think it was 2015. It was, I think the last year Trucks went full season points. Tony did the outside, and it was on his teammate, or I guess his team driver. So that's adorable. I kind of like that's kind of corny. But I'm just very thankful for it. But I really appreciate that. Jesus, it means a lot. Not only with that, but just all the shit that's been going on the last, like, 4 days. I've been so scared of what to do with life. Whether to... I was considering just getting rid of this home internet. Just to save 50 bucks. That kind of pays for my home internet. That guy, now I think of it like that. But it's been, that I appreciate it.
All right, clear outside, right side. All the way to the wall.
No one's gonna talk. I like how chat just is so accustomed to the gif of the donation. Like, it's just like, that's just what if. It's not weird. It's just that's just the what if thing right there. That's the kind of connection chat has with me to the point where that just is no longer strange. It's like that SpongeBob episode where the Flying Dutchman keeps scaring SpongeBob, but then SpongeBob just gets so tired of being scared he just stops being scared. It's like that. It's like that gif. I guess a scene meme. I don't know. Scene meme. That's a good one. What's been going on recently? I mentioned at the beginning that since we're racing and it's calm, just a very hectic. Well, first it was the cable box thing that going wrong. Then at the play, so but that's like I guess technically the lowest of the stress meters, because on Thursday, Dad injured his back at work. Not just the casual. Oh, it's sore. It's no big. No, it was really bad. He couldn't. He was in a laying position for like 2 days because of it. And that's our first AI yellow. He was in a laying position for 2 days. Couldn't even go to the bathroom. He had to pee in fucking bottles. It was that bad. And that is really hard to watch and hard to imagine and witness and experience. And that's just scary. But he got some like steroid medicine, steroid pills, and it's gotten him a good chunk better. At least he could pee on his own free will.
We're going green.
But it's it was just. I guess it happened Thursday, but I didn't even know about it until Friday morning. So I guess all Thursday that was going on as I was streaming, not being aware of it. So now I feel just terrible that I was in such a good mood when something bad was going on that I just wasn't aware of.
Clear high, clear high.
So I don't live downstairs. I live upstairs so much. The GIF, it's from One Piece Film Gold. You can scrub through the movie to find the scene, but it's there. So there you go. You want to need it for research purposes, then I'll give you the freaking movie title. But do we live with him? Yeah, I do. I still live with my parents. That's a whole other thing that's embarrassing to even admit. But just Justin Haley, calm down. But the cost of living is so freaking high. But me and JC were freaking doing house hunting. That guy literally knows my area better than I do. He was able to find places of cheaper cost than I ever did. And I don't even understand that. And it really angers me, because now I feel like JC probably could move to this state and literally do better than me. He could literally just figure out everything quicker. But we did technically find some. But there was ones that were like 35 minutes from my work, and it's just, I don't want to do that. I already drive like 25 minutes to it. I don't want to be moving somewhere where I'm further away from it. But he did find some cheaper. But I still, that's a whole other tangent. And it's always embarrassing to admit. I hate it. But, yeah. I guess that's the short end answer. Food is more expensive. That and rent is just about the same. It's sad. That was almost bad. Oh, Michael McDowell. I wanted him to win, but I also wanted Brad to win. Both drivers I kind of like. But this is real world, and I knew it was too good to be true, and it was. And of course we get Tyler Reddick that one, so don't know how to feel about that. If I lived there, you could be my roommate. That would be kind of cool. But then, well, I would say then you have to find a new job. But apparently you just found one really easily. And apparently security jobs aren't as freaking terrible. Because when I think of security jobs, I literally think is like mall cops, or like they're constantly like running, busting caps and people's asses. But no, JC just, no, I just stand around. It's like, What a Chad. I'm sure JC's... You know what? I think JC would probably find a girlfriend really quick if he just wears his work uniform. He just walks in. He's like, it's like Woody from like Toy Story 2 when he comes out of the cardboard box. If he struts with that bit of sass, with that work uniform, all the females will be going for him. It's so. Anyone knows the Toy Story 2 Woody coming out? Woody's Wrangled Man, Woody's Roundup, Wrangle Man. That's that.
Outside.
It's like that. Security job is FNAF lore.
Nobody out back.
Did you see Eric Jones about his back? I saw the video. It's in my Discord. I did see that one. That was hard to watch. I was gonna play it originally because I thought it was just they were just capturing the sound of it, and I thought that was pretty bad. But then when you hear him wincing in pain and being scared, I was like, I don't feel comfortable even sharing that because that just I don't know. I feel wrong. I feel wrong doing that. So you could find it. It exists. I guess it's a thing on TikTok too. Apparently, that's where the footage was from. I don't know if that's from where it is, but it's in my Discord. If you look at my Discord and look at my race chat reaction salt one, it's there.
Got one outside now.
Does anybody remember when Ed was pissed off? Yeah. Yeah. Good episode. It was a good episode.
Careful, still there. Car there on the
Good job,
outside.
guys.
Clear to the right.
Probably for
Nobody
me,
out back.
I don't think I would be a good pet owner. I don't trust myself. I don't even trust myself. I would not... I don't know if I would want pets.
Got a car coming high now. Right side.
I would just mainly... I want to focus on myself being fed. I don't want to add extra worry to making sure they're fed. And going outside. I want to focus on myself.
Bottom looks good. Got a car high now. Careful.
Well, we're leading. It's Talladega. It's not gonna be too hard to block. I mean, unless they're 2x2, but maybe a goldfish. I mean, you know what? I don't know. Some places are weird because some say no pets, and I don't know if a goldfish is that too extreme.
Got one down
And they
low
missed the
now.
joy flip.
Outside
No,
clear.
I don't see. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if they actually intentionally missed it, or they were just waiting for everybody to be okay. Because they've been very
Outside.
wimpy when it comes
All
to
clear. No pressure from behind.
showing stuff if it looks bad. Well, there was the Fox one last year with, I think, Daniel Hammer because he flipped over. And not just that, but it's like the wreck happens and they're like, oh, go to commercial. Go to commercial. It's like, that's the kind of stuff I would expect if it was like a Russell Phillips, Austin Dillon type wreck. But no, they just went, like, you know, that, I think that bothers me more. I'm assuming they were waiting in case he was okay. I'm assuming so. That's my only assumption. And that's that. I usually don't want to defend Fox, but that might be like the only instance I'll actually defend them just because of that. So that's like my only guess. Weird that I just gapped them all. That was weird, but they were like all 4 wide side drafting. I guess that's why it slowed them down.
Left side. Clear all around. Outside.
Tony did it again.
Outside.
That absolute madman did it again.
Careful, still there.
Oh, it bugged me. The Xfinity thing bugged me from last year. Because
Careful, still there.
when you see a crash like that, you want to be updated or you want to...
Side.
you know, keep it live. But no, they were just like, no, let's go to commercial. Go to commercial. It's like,
You're all clear
you
on
don't do
top.
that. That bugs me more than... That bugged me more last year than what they did this year, because they just waited,
Look ahead,
and they
20.
kept...
Clear outside.
I don't know. But at least they had a shot of it. I mean, freaking Kyle Larson's 2019 Dega flip was like almost not recoverable, almost not found. Like that was one of the stranger ones that they missed. We put also RCR put someone into 3. I don't know if they're ever gonna. They might retire the 3 with Austin Dillon, because he only went with the 3 for Austin Dillon because he was related to Childress, and I don't think Childress is gonna just put like Austin Hill in it or something. So it may just go back to being retired once Austin Dillon retires, whenever that is.
Coming high now.
I was almost gonna race as Beachy McLeod if it wasn't for what happened with Jones.
All clear. No pressure from behind.
That and Brad, I was gonna race either one of them. Maybe Brad.
Nobody out back.
Man, I feel bad. I feel bad for Brad because he just his losing streak continues, and he's been so close, so many times, and it's upsetting. I'll never forget Denny Hamlin's 2009 Busch Nationwide interview, where he was just like, Brad's gonna ride around for a few years, and then they're gonna realize he's not good, but then ends up winning the championship, which makes Hamlin look really stupid. So that was funny. That was good times.
By himself.
I was knows right.
Clear.
He
Outside.
should. I mean, he was the one that helped get Kyle to ride at RCR, so he's got pole. So that's kind of impressive. So I have to thank Austin Dillon for that one. Never thought I would be saying that, but probably would be a good team manager or something, or maybe the heir to RCR once he passes. I don't know.
Outside.
It's the 3rd time Tony's done that in 24 laps. Almost as bad as Fox going to commercial like 6 times in 50 laps.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Ooh. Oh, that's JC's boy right there. And I just disrespected him.
Bottom looks good. Nobody out
Bowman
back.
gets 5th. Apparently Byron forgot he wanted Daytona because he was literally nowhere. Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't see him. I didn't feel like I saw him anywhere. Truex got 11th. That's pretty good for him at the plate tracks, draft tracks. First it was called restrictor plates, then it was super speedways. Now it's draft tracks. Wouldn't technically every track be a draft track to some capacity? Like Kansas would be a draft track.
Car outside.
Charlotte's a draft track. Michigan's a draft track. There's draft there. Draft at Martinsville.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
I don't know. I'd rather call it super speedways. I don't know. Atlanta really confused all that. Hello, Ultimate. Thanks for stopping by in this
Outside. By
pop
himself.
skip to my little Lou Darling last second stream. I was almost not even going to stream, but I thought this would be a good idea.
Still there. Outside. Outside.
Didn't they freaking went to
Careful. Still there.
Race Craze made a good tweet. He broke down all the commercials. And apparently at the end of stage 2, they went to commercial with like 7 to go and came back with like 3 to go. Just to go back to commercial like 3 laps later. But apparently on average, there was a commercial every 4 minutes and 55 seconds apparently, or something like that. That's gross. That is gross. That's like the average. Like, even when you're watching TV shows, usually they would kind of have an ad every 11 minutes, 10, 11 minutes. Like, that's kind of the norm. But every 5 minutes? I mean, that's just appalling. I'm sure they're going to be saying, "Oh, we've always done that. It's always been bad." I don't know about that. I don't know every 5 minutes bad. Maybe the commercial rates have maybe been the same, but man, I forgot about Daytona too, and I saw a clip. There was like one at Daytona where they had like 4 segments, with like 30 to go in the race, of Wendy's ads. Like they played 3 Wendy's skits with Suarez and them mini golfing, and then they did like 2 of those, 3 of those, and then the 4th one was like a full commercial. They were all side by side as this was going on. Like during the race. It was like a commercial. It was like not like commercials, but like Wendy's ads, like 4 in a row. And it was just, that was just ridiculous. Wendy's probably paid like millions of dollars just to freaking have like 2 minutes of just non-stop Wendy's bumpers. Like, good lord. Pirating coverages recommend. I mean, at this point, with how bad it's gotten, I don't even blame them. I don't even blame them. If it's this like egregious, it's almost like certain TV shows will like lose complete streaming service to the point where like the only way you could even watch it is pirating it, which is messed up. Actually, when we get like a caution or a stage break, I'm gonna bring up that tweet because someone found it, and it was, or someone did the homework for that, and it's a good study because their longest stint of uninterrupted breaks was 14 minutes, but that was right at the very end of the race, and it happened once, but the average was very small. Damn, that was a hit. My RPM's like skipped because of that. Oh, that's bad. That was a bad idea.
Look outside. He's outside. He's outside there by himself. Left side. Stay high. Stay high.
Cole Custer. Cole Custer has freaking Custard something. That was impressive how he slipped through all that.
Careful, still there. Nobody out back.
Ooh, stadium super trucks. That, I like that stuff. I never can find it, but I have always seen clips of it. And that's good time. We're officially halfway through the stage. We're at the pit soon, but at least I know by then we can make it to the end. You know, if it was just a normal Dega race and we didn't have any freaking crazy shit happening, I was gonna name this stream like, I don't know, no half throttle here, no half throttle racing here, because that was just gross. It was different, but I don't know if that's the kind of standard I want where they're just half throttling to the stage. It's just kind of gross.
Alright, careful.
And I guess that's the other weird thing too, is if we didn't have stages, would that still be an issue? Would they still be just like 30% throttle? And we'll just have more of it? Like, would it really be any better? I don't know. I don't have the answers to those questions. All I know is that does not sound compelling to watch. Because it happened at Daytona as well, and that was kind of just strange.
All the way up. Get up. Clear high.
That would be more interesting if it was at the end where they're trying to save fuel, not like at lap 1.
Got a car high now.
I don't know, it's just weird. I'm not quite a fan of that.
Car outside.
Well, people are pitting already. Just Tyler Reddick, which is... I'm okay with that. Anytime I see Tyler Reddick being stupid, that makes me happy. Anyways.
Careful, still there. Got a car coming high now.
Bubba's helping me.
Use it if needed.
That McDonald's scheme, I don't know why they ever thought that was good. But that's just McDonald's thing in general where they're just removing the color? Like, what does gray have to... How does that mesh in with anything? Jim John's racing this weekend? Oh, hell yeah. We're going to watch him run like 30th. But he's got more points than Travis Pastrana now at Daytona from last year, so that's good. Took him 5 races, but he finally surpassed Pastrana in points from last year. I don't know why he's even running. If how these cars drive are this fundamentally different from how he typically drives, because he's always been the type to drive with the right rear, and you can't do that with this car. It's completely different in that regard. So I don't know, it's just... I don't know why he's even doing it. Hello, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Don't know when they're pitting though. It should be pretty soon. We're right at the fuel window.
Outside.
Reddick's about to go a lap down. He has no help. He pitted way too early.
Still there.
Not only way too early, but just had no help, so... He's in a uh-oh bad spot position.
Still there.
Thank you, Truex, for pushing me. Also, to Reddick, you're welcome. Truex helped him. I don't know if that makes me feel great,
All right. He's waving you
but I know at least Truex had some hand in that race swing. I think, yeah, he's pitting. The way he's positioning his car. We'll pit with Truex. He's my boy, so... I'm gonna pit with him. A lot of people pitted too, so... Yeah, I need to go fast. I need to go faster. Alright, 4 tires, fuel. I see ESPN is talking about Talladega on the TV at the bar. JC, you can't be eating sandwiches at a bar. That's too dangerous. Turning it drunk. How much pain is Jones in? I mean, he was released from the care center at like 11:30 last night, I think. So I'm assuming he's all right. I hope so. I mean, maybe he's just really sore. I hope that's all. I mean, the in-car sounded terrible. Like, I don't know if he like...
back in there. Let's go.
I don't know, but I just want to wish him the best no matter what type of condition he's in. I love that man. I got to see him at Pocono. Not like I didn't take a picture, but I saw him signing autographs in the trailers. You know what? I can't confirm, without question, he has to be the sexiest freaking NASCAR driver in the Cup Series. He has the combination of adorable and hot all at the same time, and I don't know how that's possible, but he's got it. That man is just a treasure that needs to be protected. Like my Robin. Getting emotional. I can't. I gotta calm down. I'm gonna freaking start passing out. Oh, sorry, Chase. Please go up high so we don't LePage anyone.
Come and see quick. You got room. You're clear.
Thank you, Chase. That was smart. Don't know what happened with True. Okay, he's right behind. I see him back there. He's gonna get held up by Zane Smith. With his gate for. I mean, that's not really. I mean, it's really not anything new to me. Maybe for Chad it is, because I have not expressed my pure, unfiltered admiration. I forgot to repair my back bumper. Whoops. Well, we have Kyle Busch that has yet to pit. And that's Corey LaJoy. Kyle Busch is right behind me. Well, it's just weird. Pit cycles definitely kind of change things up with the flow of everything. I spent a lot of money to Erik Jones on Pete. I was looking at fucking chat. Oh my. JC, look what you made me do. Look what you freaking caused. I was so confused what the fuck you were talking about. Why was Austin Hill so slow? Oh my god. I was looking at fucking chat. I was trying to understand what he was saying. I think my email used to be Erik Jones or something. I think that's what you're trying to refer to, because one of my emails or names was that at one point. Now I got damaged. We're just in bad shape now. That would have fucking DNF'd me. That would have DNF'd me if it wasn't for... Joey Logano got the free pass. I wanted that to go green. Now that freaking happened... figures Austin... You know what? We're gonna freaking look at this thing I was talking about. Of the freaking race commercials, because somebody found it. Alright, so here's one of them. Longest uninterrupted green flag was 15 minutes 44 seconds run to the checkers and 12 minutes 15 seconds during green flag pit stops in stage 2. That went to commercial with 7 to go and came back with 3 to go. Ugh. All commercial breaks were under 4 minutes. Average green flag uninterrupted was 4 minutes .95. That is freaking... That is disgusting. That stat there is disgusting. And then this one... he went back and looked at the broadcast. Hour and 35 minutes and 10 seconds of it was full screen green flag. You missed an hour and 39 minutes of racing. I'm sure we've always missed... like an hour, but like almost 2 hours. 47 minutes and 55 seconds was full screen commercials. Okay, 47. Okay, that doesn't sound horrible, but 11 minutes of it was side by side. 8 minutes and 50 seconds was Fox promos in broadcast. 15 minutes. That's ugh. Ugh, that's just gross. That's just gross. Can we look at the Talladega? Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. I didn't... Jesus Christ, the fucking replays. The replay angles. That almost messed me up. What? Austin Hill, what is wrong with you today? And what is going on up here? Why is there so many cars just stacking up?
Careful, still there.
I'm so confused on so many things of how all that transpired, but I know it. What are we doing? Why are we checking up so much? That's new. That I've not experienced that before. Why am I not getting draft from freaking whoever that was? We're still checking up. Like, who?
Still there.
Is that William Byron's bitch ass being slow?
Careful, still there.
I want to go to the bottom lane, but just every time I went down there, they were just checking up. Well, I guess it's calmed down now, finally.
Stay in line. Hold your line.
Thank you for giving me draft. I'm glad the draft finally woke up from its hibernation.
Hang tight there, driver.
I'm getting, like, side drafted into oblivion, so there goes my run.
Still there.
You're sick if you want Austin Hill to lose. I feel like that's a good
Still there.
baiting tweet. Oh, it's Truex, of course. Of course. Of course, it has to be Truex. The one guy I simp for so much next to Erik Jones. Not as hardcore.
Clear all around.
But, nope, he's just the one that was stacking up everyone. The tragedy of this race just continues to be aggravating.
Careful, still there.
That stacked up and broke up the field so much that I'm quite angered by that. Chastain pushed me. We could be 3-car tango. We're gonna be the three banditos. Two to blame your head. Austin Hill has a lot of powers, but one of those is making Ultimate Dragon angry. But then again, he did a lot of stupid stuff in this race just already. We're going 201 miles an hour. Damn. Well, we don't have much laps to make this up, but now we're just going 3 wide in the middle.
Still there.
Sorry, BJ, we have to split ways.
That lap is the best. All the way to the wall.
I tried. He just wasn't going to make any extra moves. I will give... JC's freaking message threw me off so bad. And has put me in this situation. I was not emotionally prepared to throw it back to one of my old names, emails, or whatever. Yeah, Elliot is leading, or as Phantom would say, and I'm gonna impersonate Phantom. Elliot's leading. That's him.
Still there.
I need more drink. I ran out of my water,
All right.
my
you're clear.
flavored water. Now I have Logano pushing me. That's just reprehensible.
Still there.
Where's Akbar fan? Akbar loves Elliot.
Careful, still there. All clear. Still there. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
If Truex had come back from this race after his hood being so damaged and then being competitive, I'm hoping he just... I guess he just stayed out when that caution happened, so he just raced around with a slow car. But I'm assuming everyone's going to pit at the stage break. And then, you know, he'll be back to normal. Logano's a really good pusher. I mean, we're about to go 200 just pushing each other. Or him pushing me. That's adorable. We're definitely going to get to the front. We were like, what, we were like 4 seconds back at one point. We got two-car. Look at freaking Briscoe two-car tangling. It's like it's a throwback to two-thang tango brigade. I don't know where to go. I went to Kyle Busch. That was... Don't wreck from that. Kyle Busch, you Chad. That was amazing. Alright, now we're back with the main pack. Just like that. Didn't the real life race, I don't even know how many yellows it had. Maybe it's like 5 yellows?
Right side.
Well, we went from wrecking to now back in the lead. Not surprised, but I'm happy to see it. Truex is going to go a lap down at this point. He's so slow. And of course, Bumble second. Bumble second. Oh, Bowman second. Which is Bumble's driver. Do you see Bush's tweet? I did see it. I did see it. That is indeed Truex. This is like Thunder 04 where there's like one Truex, where you going?
All clear, no pressure from behind.
He's stacking up the whole field. That's what he's doing. Oh my god.
Hard from the outside. Outside.
So glad after all these years you can see him race. I'm still surprised it says that because I've changed my PayPal email a couple years ago. So I don't know why it's still under that old username. I guess it's not username, it's just name in general. I don't know. That JG Elliott passed for a lead. Yeah, it was. In fact, he's right behind me. So you're Rick Ware simping. It's gonna be on full force today. Watching him being third. Hopefully Bowman wins Dover. That would be cool. If Bowman's due for a win, I'm all up for it. He might be like the only Hendrick guy I like, so I want Bowman to win and do stuff. That Truex thing really messed up the pack because that split up so many cars. I think Fan mentioned about the pit stops. What, they're like 15-7. Yeah, they go at like under 10 seconds now. So 15 seconds is really slow. It's basically their pit times from before, like with the Gen 6 cars and the lug nuts and all that. The only thing they changed was just, I don't know if the animations were changed, but they changed the pit gun and stuff. They did the most minimal changes with it. Not surprising. I'm surprised they even had the freaking pit stop lug nuts animation or anything. I'm surprised they even did that. Oh, here's Jim John on the outside. And that's adorable.
Car outside. Hold your line.
Chase Elliott's up here.
Careful, still there.
Oh, that's awkward. The current 48 is passing the former 48. Some poeticness to it. I'm surprised they released DLC. Yeah, it took them 7 months after. I mean, it was supposed to be released in like October of 22, but then they didn't release it till June. June or July, something like that.
One back. All clear.
So when you get close to the apron, it does that. Which is weird. I don't know why the camera would change, but I like the fact that that's a thing. It's just such a weird detail. It's so goofy.
Inside. Clear behind. Clear left.
Now the pack's getting more formed. Okay. Took a couple laps.
Left side. All clear. Got a car high now. Looking outside now. Still there. All clear.
Alright, 2 to go. It's kind of like NASCAR Isles where I'm just gonna kind of keep it on the bottom. Hopefully they pass me on the back straightaway and then I get like the ally push to get by. Aw, isn't that adorable? That's adorable. Jesus Christ, 2023. Yeah, this is our teammate. Basically. Literally. That's adorable. That's really adorable. JC's boy, Busher, trying to make a name for himself. Harvick having a run. Alright, that's going to be enough for Harvick, for Jim John to give me a push. There we go. Just as... Shut up, Tony, about outside. Alright, here we go. Harvick's not going to be able to block that. Beautiful. And back into the lead we go. He's going to stop pushing me, but we'll have at least enough of the draft to... At least enough of a gap to... Not, to block. Another Rick Rare car to block. Jim John to block. And that's a stage dub. End of book. It's closer than I wanted, but Cole Custer somehow got second. Now I'm pitting. And Truex is definitely pitting. That's good. Alright, I need a drink. Alright, got back with like 10 seconds left. Okay. Alright.
a good day. Have a good day. Inside.
It's hard liquor. I don't drink that, unfortunately.
Still there.
57 lap stage 2, so basically almost the same length as stage 1. I did see your thing about it in my Discord. Your stats are disgusting. I don't know how you can play it so much while winning that much. I would have stopped. I'm just not built that way. But I did not learn. I did not know. I never knew. I just didn't remember it. That Truex ran the 1 car in the Busch Series in 02. Kind of blows my mind because I've always liked that scheme. So that's pretty badass. Night, Jen. So catch the VOD tomorrow. God bless. It's okay, Bert. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It is late over there. I mean, it's just hit 11. So yeah, that's late. Go get some sleeps. Thoughts on the cat face I sent? It was a good cat face. That was a really good one. That face is really funny. It's a face I know JC can't even replicate. But I can imagine JC as like a cat with that face, and it would really freak me out. Myatt Snyder won the Homestead Miami. I remember that one because Dale Jr. was in that race and he was leading under caution. I remember that. Myatt Snyder winning though was just weird. Just that he just won that. And then that was it. It was just strange. Turquoise Hawk doing the like and subscribe. Good idea. I think we're currently like 28 away from 16,000. I would love to get that by like May 20th or the week of the Coke 600 because I want to do the 1000% race length or the 583-minute race there. That would be cool. But it has yet to happen. We're still far away from that. I guess not as far away as one would think, but far away for me. I feel like I've been stuck at like 15,970 for like a month. It feels like it. But YouTube's saying it. I gain like 40 or 50 subs a month, so I guess I gain more than I'm thinking. But it just feels like I've just been stuck at that number for forever. I don't know. Cole Custer. Is that is Truex on the bottom line. He went from damaging his hood and being a lap down, getting the wave around, and now he is with this pack. He just has a naturally fast car, apparently. I don't know. It boggles my mind. I just saw him back there. Yeah, he's back there. He's in like he's on the bottom lane. Also, where did BJ McLeod come from? He's gonna lead a lap. We got another Rick Rare car down here.
Careful, still there.
Gotta record Sonoma next help.
Still there.
So you're around race 16 of your NASCAR 08 season. The simple thing is just to run traction and steering help on high, and you'll be pretty good. Though, I think when I did my season, I think it was really rough. So, I think you're gonna have the same troubles, if not more, and that definitely is a requirement of sending help. I definitely think that.
All right, you're clear.
Also, Austin Hill's up here, the one that left pit road, but was also... I don't know. I need to look at this freaking stream replay. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I was just staring at my other screen trying to process something JC said. And I just wasn't aware that we had just an oncoming hill to avoid. Talk about Cody Ware. I never mentioned it. I never really thought about much about Cody Ware in that race. I forgot he was even running it. Blaney's up here though. That's cool. At least I was happy enough to tune in to Day 500 stream of it yesterday. He was indeed wearing his championship hat, so that was cool.
All clear. Still there. Clear low, bud. Keep moving. Clear behind. Clear all around. Got a car high now.
Oh god.
All the way to the wall.
Oh god, Arca. I completely forgot about that race even existing. Talk about a race where just nothing happened.
Car outside.
Like the first 10 laps of the Xfinity race had more action than all of Arca, which is crazy. Not only the call was awkward, that was just cringy.
Clear all around.
But nobody wanted to do much. Frankie Muniz was in that race. I think he got 9th. That was cool. Camelot was in that race. YouTube sensation Camelot finished 17th. That was cool. He had a really good looking pace team too. And we pretty much got to confirm that there's really like 6 competitive cars, or 5. Jawaka would nip Jawapadick? I'm not saying it.
All clear.
Jesus Christ, I almost said a dumb bad word. It's not dumb, but it's just I almost said stupid. It's not stupid. I almost said a bad word. God damn. Jawakanik? I don't know how to say that name. Arcus, either they crash a lot, or they just don't do anything. I guess them not doing anything is probably the better of the two. I don't want a freaking dumpster fire crash fest.
Car there on the outside.
So, I guess that's better of the two.
Still there. Clear to the right.
Keselowski, McDowell together in this game too. Oh, that's adorable.
Nobody out back.
Brandon Jones won an ARCA. I completely forgot that even existed. You have a solid preset with the assist that just the veteran one I made with my profile, but I'm still worried about the car flipping over. Yeah, that game is so bad with the weight transfer. It flips. It just doesn't make any sense.
Outside by himself. All clear. No pressure from behind.
I feel like we're going to see every car in this field behind me at some point. It shifts around so much. The ending kind of frustrated me. The last 30 laps just literally was just 2 lanes moving up and down. I don't know, it's just got weird.
Looking outside now.
He had that one quote that went viral. I don't know what that was. I don't remember seeing
Bottom
that.
looks good. Car there on the outside. Stay to your left. Still there. At your bumper. Clear high. Clear high.
I'm pretty sure he's the pizza guy. That's his job. That also races race cars, which is cool. Brandon Jones up front started praising him, but then he wrecks. Oh, that's funny. I still don't understand why Junior even put him in the car, other than he's guaranteed to give you sponsor money. Considering that 9 car is able to win and do stuff, Brandon Jones just doesn't do much. $2,102 days since Brad last won an Xfinity race. But considering Brad, I think, stopped running in Xfinity, I don't know, that streak's going to continue. I knew that prize for bingo wasn't real. Damn. That's brutal. That's another tangent too, which is, how does one mess up bingo? Like, you establish the rules you want for bingo, and then you just start filling them up, even though I'm not saying them. That's like if I make my own bingo list, and then I just shout out everything that's on there, and then I just win bingo. I try to make a comparison that it's like when you go bowling, you get a gutter, but then you change it on a scorecard to be like, well, that was actually a strike. But I guess it's not the same comparison. But Jesus Christ. He was on JC's case for like apparently 2 years about the fucking statement of Heat 4 is less buggy and less glitchy than Thunder 04. Which I don't even think is a bad take. Because there's not much glitchy bugs in Heat 4. Thunder 4 has a couple. It's not even that bad of a take. I would have had more of a problem if he said Heat 4 was better than Thunder 4 in every aspect. Then we could have a freaking discussion, but that wasn't even a bad take, and for 2 fucking years he's tried to, like, send him DMs and messages and shit. Just stop. Just fucking stop. It's not... Why is this a big deal? Just stupid, and it's just like the amount of chances were given was just... It's like every week there was something going on in chat. It wasn't like today's been actually fun to look at chat. To not see drama.
Car on the outside now. Careful, still there. Got one up top. Nobody out back.
The best bucket Thunder 4 was the Chicagoland win by 1. That one was... I laughed so hard at that. I was crying tears. It was so funny. I've played that game thousands of hours probably over the course of my life. I've never came across that. I would remember something that insane. Apparently it can happen in the emulator too, on PC XS2. I have not ever personally seen it myself. I think Kamikaze's seen it, but...
Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
Andy Jawak Waka Waka,
Outside.
did he post a wind valve clip? I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Outside.
Can Tony just stop with the outside? It's like the 5th time he's done it this race. He's done it a lot more in this one than other ones. Maybe because it's Talladega, but I don't know. It's just... Damn, he's just been on a whole other roller coaster with that statement today. The only wind valve tweet... The only wind valve tweet I ever remember went viral or went popular is the one where he roasted Sloppy Joe, because it was just a clip of Sloppy Joe and wind valve passed him clean, and then he's just like shaking his head, and then he just like walls wind valve or something. It was just weird because Sloppy Joe interpreted that as wind valve racing him like over the line, but it really wasn't. But it was just like, man, I mean, that was a fucking nasty freaking tweet. That got like, it was, I remember that being big. Oh god, that was during the core season 2 days.
Right side.
It happened in a DNF stream.
Careful, still there.
I don't know, I don't think I saw much of the DNF streams as they were going at the time.
Stay low, stay low. Stay left. Clear all around.
Oh my god, another thing I forgot to say. We were getting our cable boxes and stuff. I forgot about this. So on our way home, we were quite literally like 3 minutes away from home.
Hard from the outside.
We drive on the other side of the road. We're passing a
Careful, still there.
tractor trailer dump truck, like a cylinder truck. I don't know what it was.
Still
All I knew is that I see this visible
all clear.
rock, like a clay rock flying at our fucking windshield, and it made such a sound. Both me and Mom jumped. And it left a fucking hole in the window. Not like, it didn't go like right through, but like it cracked it. Not like cracked, but it left a mark, like a very clear mark. 2 marks. So, that was terrifying. I just don't understand just the luck that had to happen, that it falls off the truck or the tire that it was on at the exact moment that we were there. I've had this happen once when I was driving, but the rock that hit my window was really small and I barely could see the mark. This was like visible enough when it hit. That was fucking terrifying. Thank God the window was durable enough to withstand a rock being blasted into it. I mean, I don't know how fast that truck was going. Maybe 40 miles an hour? I have no idea. But holy shit. That was scary. I just did not... That's like the last thing I freaking want, is to have that window break in such just a stressful, uncertain span of time that I'm going through right now. So I'm just so glad it wasn't any worse. That's like the only freaking positive I could take out of it. Actually, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna talk to Mom about something. I'll be back. Chat, keep it active, keep it spicy. I want eyeball emojis. That's what I want. That's what I want right now. Okay, I'm back. Chat, I love chat right now. There is so much eyeball emojis. Good lord. I have to scroll to see other messages. That was so much freaking scrolling. Holy shit, that is a lot. That is a lot. Holy Christ. Thank you, Phantom, with the eyeball emojis. That is some next level spam. That's like the only spam I'm ever going to be okay with. That's a lot. Oh my lord. You could have just done one, or like one big wall. You good? Yeah. Yeah, I just asked Mom because I was gonna ask her if we can go to like Roadhouse to have something to eat because I felt bad because I was sort of in a shitty mood today because I just didn't want to do all this extra stuff because I was just really tired. And I really didn't feel like going to get our cable stuff situated, which wasn't an emergency for me. So, I felt fucking shitty that I wasn't in a good mood. So I thought I wanted to make it up to her and get something to eat. But then she already ate. She already had dinner. There was some leftovers. I should have mentioned it right then and there, but I just wasn't thinking. God damn it! That was all. Anyways, I want to finish this race. I appreciate chat with the eyeball emojis. Fam decided to go completely rogue and literally spam the chat with it hundreds, almost feels like hundreds of times. But I was just thinking of that because I didn't know I didn't know they had dinner. I thought maybe I would have caught them before, but they must have had it right after I got upstairs, so I'm upset by that.
Nobody out back. Bottom lane's moving. You got room.
Which again, I shouldn't even be doing that, but I wanted to try to make it up. We asked the chat to do something. I'm gonna go the extra mile to just obliterate it with spam. God damn. Phantom trying to be the most ultimate hardcore simp. You play Churro Q. I've heard of that game, and I've seen Kamikaze play it. It looks so batshit crazy. There's just not many things I really want to do at the moment. I want to kind of finish up Thunder 03, and then I don't know what I want to do beyond that. Do I want to do Thunder 04? Do I want to like just crank out the entire season before I even start posting them, so I can upload them like once a day? Or do I want to skip it entirely and go to 05? I don't know. Point is, when all that's done, I just want to just do like 2 streams a week, if that, and then just really scale back on stuff because I'm so drained and tired of doing stuff with that I really want to just focus on other things. Cars don't have... That was a good line. That was a good line. I like that one. So we're just about halfway through the stage. Or more than halfway at this point. Fuel's going to be an issue here pretty soon. At least we have 1 green flag pit stop, so that's going to make Disco Inferno happy. You know, I wonder if he's here, but just lurking. Just so he can have an excuse to fall asleep. Because I know he hates these types of tracks. So I would imagine this would be like, oh, this good stream, I could fall asleep. I don't know why it does not sound like that at all, but... I don't think I've ever had a churro, and that really kind of scares me. Add that to the laundry list of foods that scare me.
Stay on the bottom here. All clear.
I don't really need much food in life to be satisfied. If there was ever a thing, if there was ever a question I could ever answer, is... like, if you could live off of one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? probably just chicken strips and fries. That's the food I had the most growing up. The food that I still continue to like. And the food that is almost rarely ever messed up. I mean, you have to try to, like, mess it up. Which, there was a place. A local place in my area. The one time I got chicken strips and fries. They somehow made the chicken strips where it's just all crunch and no chicken. And it was quite literally, like, the worst piece of chicken strips I've ever had. Because it was just all crunch and no chicken. And when I eat something, I don't want to be fighting with it, crunching it, and like potentially ripping my teeth apart just to eat it. I want that great mixture of, it's got that little bit of crunch, it's also a little bit soft. I want that mixture. I don't want 99% crunch and a little bit of chicken. And it just doesn't mesh well. Like KFC's are pretty balanced with that. And I'm not even that hard to please. I'm pretty simple to please with that. The tenders and fries at a freaking racetrack, though, like at Pocono, oh, so good. When JC was there, I remember when he was having his chicken strips and fries, I was even saying, "Are you gonna eat those, JC?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat them on it." And I was like, "No, you're not." And I just took his food. I just took his food from him. So, yep. What if hates tacos? Stop! Give me the tortilla shell. The tortilla shell. I'll frickin' eat that, but that's it.
Right side.
Ham and noodle soup. That also sounds good. You're making me frickin' hungry. I need leftovers after the stream ends, so like I'm looking forward to all that.
Careful, still there.
Ordered a Laguna? Do you mean lasagna? Burrito from my local Mexican restaurant the other day. It was so damn good. You said all the words.
Got one inside. Car there on the outside.
That was a late block. You said all those words, and it's actually...
Careful, still there.
Pocono's chicken was... Are you freaking kidding me? That was freaking amazing!
Right.
That's it. You're never going to Pocono again. I'm not allowing this type of slander. They were respectably fine. Which I guess is what mid is. So I guess technically that's not the worst thing, but... Kids these days freaking say mid is like a bad thing. Laguna. I don't know what that word is.
All right, we need
You're
fuel.
freaking me out.
Now.
A lot of people just pitted that lap, so that's a bit concerning, but... Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You're speaking some freaking Bohong Fong type of language. You're freaking me out.
Use it if needed.
What's a beef tongue?
Got a car
That
now.
just sounds... Oh, Ross jesting. Okay. Now, see, that sounds like a type of food that just saying it sounds gross, but probably is good. Kind of like a hot turkey sandwich. Those kind of don't look the most appealing type of food, but it actually ends up being pretty good. Ever heard of Tomboy's Wham? I don't know what you're saying. I feel like I should put you in timeout for that. Sounds like a bad word. Alright, we're pinning this lap. We have to.
Drop your speed, driver.
4 tires and fuel. Why would I go to Pocono again? I've already been there. That could be said with anything, though. It's like, oh, well, I went to Watkins Glen once. And I'm never, ever going... I mean, I've technically done that, but... There's nothing new to see. So JC just went to Pocono just to write off his little fictional checklist. I went there. Check. No. No, you go because you're a fan. You don't go just because, oh, I haven't had it. I haven't been there before. I'm going to go to Pocono just to spite you. Just so I can take a picture and be like, see, I'm a true fan.
All right, dig.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fork out hundreds of dollars just to prove just to prove a point. That's like watching a movie and then never ever watching it again. JC, why do you have that 7 Deadly Sins poster? You only need to look at it once. You can just put it away after that. Why do you wear the same shirt twice? Get rid of it. You only wear it once. That's okay. Now I'm being a bastard. I'm sorry. So that means I'm never gonna get JC to freaking hug me again. That's what I'm basically saying. Where is Kamikaze? I need him so badly right now.
Right side. Left side's clear. All clear.
There are fucking 15 good tracks. Why would I waste a year of savings to go to a non-adventure? That is true. That is true. But isn't every track, even if you've been to it, an adventure? I always think it's an adventure. Why is Kyle Larson 40th a lap down? What? How?
Careful. Still
Why does
there.
Michael
Clear
McDowell
around.
have a 9-second lead? Okay, McDowell's pitting, so me and Harvick, the only ones, and Ryan Blaney, and Truex. That makes me happy. Imagine if I just spent $1,500 to wear a shirt a second time. What shirt is gonna cost $1,500?
Got one in.
I'm assuming
Clear left.
he's not that
Outside,
insane,
line
and I'm just... And he's meeting the trip in total. But it sounds like his shirt cost a lot.
All right, clear outside. Car outside. Clear right.
Boiled and chopped. Oh! Oh, God, that sounds terrible.
Got one up top. Clear right. Inside. All clear. No pressure from behind.
Heard of Tomboys? Oh, like the name. I thought that was like a food.
Right
I
side.
thought it was like a food. I was like, I don't know what a Tomboy food is, but
Right side.
never mind.
Still there. All
Gonna
right,
go
clear
see the
outside. Clear all
Las
around.
Vegas Grand Prix with their uncle? That's cool.
Got a car
I hope
now.
it's a good time.
All clear.
Don't buy too much merch though. Those are really expensive.
Car outside.
I just imagine JC's at this sandwich shop restaurant, and he's just sitting there watching his stream on his little earbuds,
Get up. Clear high.
his wired earbuds with his like Walkman, and he just sitting there flickling his thumbs, typing back, trying to like winning this argument. Like, no, I mean this. What if I mean this? I could feel it. I could feel his Walkman skipping a beat as he's typing. Go to Dover, Charlotte, Darlington, New Hampshire, Martinsville. I thought you'd been to Martinsville, I guess. Or no, New Hampshire. I'm just... Over the span of 7 years. Or see Pocono, and also Pocono. See, for me, that's like all I got. Pocono is all I have.
Looking outside now. Inside. Clear low.
Ow! Ow! Olmedinger, that... I'm surprised it didn't give me damage, but that hurt.
Careful. Still there.
After you freaking disrespected the chicken strips, I don't think you should be allowed to go to any track. You left that place like 30 minutes ago. Why would you leave there? You gotta stay.
Got one inside. Nobody out back.
He might have to pay $50 for a bottle of water. Jesus Christ, is that really how much it is there? Their prices have always been insane. And the crazy thing is, I really would not be surprised if it's $50 for a bottle of fucking water. Also, hello, Elite. Thanks for stopping by. What about Michigan? Ooh, Michigan. That's... I don't know how many hours away that is.
Caution.
That's our first caution of the stage, so that's... But our... fourth yellow? Our third AI-related yellow? Who had an uh-oh? Kyle Larson's a lap down. Fuel saving NASCAR is a good thing. I don't mind fuel mileage. Like I find that interesting, but when the fuel is slowing down like 20 miles an hour, it's kind of annoying. It wouldn't surprise me. This is F1 we're talking, but that is true. That is true. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't understand it. I wish it wasn't like that. 12 to go in stage 2. We have a DNF. I don't know who that is. We're going to have to find out when the stage ends. But it's not Truex. That's a good thumbnail. That was a good angle. If I had time, I would have gotten like a proper thumbnail, just not the freaking screen. Caution replays would be great to have back. I agree. I agree, Card Destroyer. I agree. We have not had caution replay since 2015, and when the new game comes out, if it does actually have caution replays, then it would be literally 10 years since we've last had it, which is really sad. Because that really should be just a thing we just have. Going to Michigan again this year. I went back in 22. Your first NASCAR race in person. Went to IRP last year. Shit.
Got one up top.
My first one was Pocono 2014. The second Pocono race. Dale Jr. won it. I screamed louder than what felt like the car when he did burnouts. Not just any old burnouts. Burnouts in turn 3. In an area that you wouldn't ever think they would do a burnout. But no, he decided to do it there. And that was so wholesome. I was so happy. I was sunburnt to a crisp because I didn't think to use sunscreen. But it was worth it.
10 to go.
What if coasted let's save you? I don't have to do it in this game. Thankfully the AI don't do that either. You lucky son of a gun. Actually, I have that video here. I need to find it. I need to bring that up. It's right here. I got to witness this. He decided to do burnouts like right in front of me. I was so happy. That was somewhere in my top 5, top 10 best days of my life right there. I'm so happy. That was so such a wild moment.
Outside.
And the fact they did it in turn 3 in an area, it just boggles my brain.
Still there.
You didn't scream louder than the car. I heard myself scream. You were fucking quiet. Though I was not. I was clearly freaking screaming. Because I muted the audio. I could hear myself scream. See, I heard myself. I heard myself. I heard myself. Point taken. I'm happy with that.
Still there.
I'm happy with that. Was a huge. I'm jealous as hell.
Stay to your left. All clear.
That is. I mean, that truly could not have gone any better. Car is still louder. Nope. Nope. I'm louder. I could hear it. Does that make sense what I just said? No, but you know what? I'm going to believe it.
Careful. Still there.
I was wanting to get the race win diecast that, but that is a lot of money. So that dream has yet to happen. But at this point, I could probably not ever go to another race again and be completely fine with it. I've gotten everything I could ever want in the few that I went to. I got to see Junior win in 2014. In 2015, I got to see Matt Kenseth win, which is another driver I liked a lot. And in 2016, I got to see Kurt win at Pocono. That's freaking baller as hell. 2017... Oh my god.
There on the inside.
I should have mentioned too. 2015, I was there in the spring race of 2015. I got to see Truex win. That's amazing.
All clear. All clear. No pressure.
And with Kurt as well. So I got to see Junior, Kenseth, Truex, and Kurt win.
Careful.
Like,
Still
my
there.
quota is fulfilled. I've achieved everything I could ever want. I got to see Ryan Blaney's first one, but Ryan Blaney's not like the favorite driver, so. But I got everything. I don't need to see another Truex. I've accomplished everything.
All clear.
Mr. Johnny Benson's cars. Yeah. Just like you believe this is a fake. I mean, I don't know what more I could do to prove it. I just kicked my frickin' computer monitor. Or I just kicked my frickin' PC station. I don't know how to make it any more clear. I literally drew the face. The only thing I messed up was just the mouth isn't connecting to the thing. And it does look like it has lips, so I need to update it to really get the proper illustration right. But every time I see it, I just see like a face going like that. And it really angers me. I ruined it with Hamlin.
Careful. Still there. Looking outside.
I saw Ryan Blaney's first win in person too.
Clear all around.
So you were there at Pocono then. That's kind of surreal. We were at the same track at the same time. That's surreal to think about. What are the odds of that?
Car outside.
I just couldn't believe he swept Pocono of all tracks. Other than him kind of being close to winning it in like 2001 with Bobby Labonte, he really hasn't been like a factor. So I just never would have even conceived he would have a shot. I mean, the spring one, he got lucky because Brad was trying to get debris off his car. And Danica being stupid and being extra slow in the tunnel turns made Brad check up more. That was kind of a fluke, but that one, he just kind of straight up won. And I remember when I was at that race, I was remembering how he was entering turn 3 so well. He was able to hug that bottom lane better than anyone. And that was just something I always remembered. Wish you're going to Dover this weekend. I wish I was too. But I need to conserve on all of my life resources. I'd have it all covered.
Got one outside now.
I would just feel bad. I don't want you freaking doing all that for me.
Still there.
I did get to see Larsa win
Look ahead
at
for me.
Pocono when they ran their first race. The 2016 one, I guess that's what was their first race. So I guess that counts. But it was like a rain-shortened one, so I don't know. It was.
Left side, nobody out back. Outside, outside. All right, clear low. Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind, nobody out back. Two at the line. Got one outside now, clear all around.
I forgot that the stage was about to end. That was Busher. No, the Xfinity one.
Right side. Right side.
Pocono at Xfinity, not Cup. I know you never won their Cup, but I meant Xfinity.
Clear right.
That's why I see what I meant, like it was rain shortened, because people remember 2016 was rain shortened too, but it was also rain shortened out the day before. Why is Larson so slow? What is this? This is like after the caution repairing damage. What is wrong with him? Alright, we have to bring up Racing Reference to prove chat. Sometimes chat's got a one-up on me. Not this time. Am I gonna get past here?
Still there. Clear
Alright, I guess we're just gonna be able to hold them off there on the bottom. That worked. Well, that was simple. That was a straightforward stage. They're trying something on the outside, but it's not gonna be enough time. But yeah, that's another stage dub.
Way to go, driver.
And we're gonna bring up Racing Reference here, cause chat thinking I'm a big old bomba compa. 2016. Yeah, see, look at that right there. Kyle Larson, 2016. It was rain shortened. And, yeah. That is indeed a Kyle Larson win. That I guess I technically saw in person. But it was rain, so I don't know if that really counts. But if you, not sure how you would check to confirm the... Okay, you can confirm it here, I guess. Yeah, see, 2016, that was the first, Pocono thing. So, got that covered. That is a real victory. See, people forgot about it. People didn't even know that race existed. That's how unforgettable. That's how forgettable it was. Anyways, we're pitting. I actually forgot about that. You're the Larson simp. You should remember that one. But see, it was just that forgettable for race. Also, why is Larson a lap down? So Stenhouse DNF, that's the one we lost, and Larson just slow for whatever the reason. And he's not even pitting. What is wrong with him? I guess he's going to get on the lead lap, but he's going to get on there no matter what.
Drive safe. Be smart. Keep your head on straight. Coming to the green.
Just actually looked it up. See, me and Elite kind of think the same way.
Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
65 laps, 38. Ooh, we're going to be kind of close on fuel, but still should be a one-stopper. So we've currently had 5 yellows, 3 in the first stage, including a stage break, and then 2 in the second stage, including a stage break. So technically up to 5 yellows. Can't forget about something never cared enough to be interested in, invested in. What are y'all doing in the lower 30s? They're being scrubs today. Then again, I've seen Brad up here a lot more times than Elliott, so I don't know what... I don't know.
Car there on the outside.
So we got like 68 laps to go. So
Still there.
we got another
Clear all around.
45 minutes of this race possibly, because I think we can get through like 47 laps in like a half hour. So maybe 45 minutes is not too off. So yeah, we're nearing the end. We're in the last third of the race.
You're clear.
It's annoying how this stage is really, it's barely any longer than stage 2. It's like 68 laps, and the other stages were 60 and 57. It's not...
Got one inside.
I missed it when stages first came out, and they made the last stage like half the race length. That kind of made the stage just feel long, as it should, because it's the last one, but now the last stage is just slightly longer,
Hold your line.
and it's not nearly as... It's just kind of like another regular stage in terms of length. It's not much different.
Right side.
Suarez is leading, that's cool. Nice Tootsie's car, it looks nice. Every time I see Tootsie's, I think of Tootsie Rolls, but that's not what that sponsor is supposed to be referencing. So I don't know what that sponsor does, but it just makes me want something completely different from it.
Look ahead for me.
It's kind of like Adam Petty's Spree car, where I think of it as like Spree is in like the nerds, but Spree in like the prepaid phones.
Clear all around.
So I guess both those just had like the same name. That always confused me. Aw, Busher's up here. Oh, it's a data adorbs.
All the way to the wall.
It's a sports bar. I'd never heard of that. It's not in my area. I do agree with moves that when you see the full numbers, like after when you get to stage 2 and you get into stage 3 and you see all the laps completed, it's like, oh, that's a good feeling. We're almost there. It's a very intimidating feeling when you start up the race and it's just like you have like 400 laps to so much left.
Car on the outside now. Clear
That
all
progression's good. Hey, Chase Elliott's up here. Is Kyle Larson just perpetually slow this race? I know doesn't have the best track record at these tracks, but he's just not running last by himself, like, underpowered. Like, Rick Ware has more power than Kyle right now. That don't make any sense. Sounds kind... JC, you can't use those words. That personally offends me, and I don't like that. Man, I just want to go to a race where KG's at. That's all I want. CG just exudes. Man. I don't know. I was trying to think of a word.
Nobody out back.
It's owned by Kid Rock. I did not know that. I'm learning extra things today about things. I can see the yellow line through the windshield, through the window net. Anybody see that? Play back the stream and look at that, because I could see the yellow line through the thing. That was weird. How many laps am I going to lead in this race? It feels like I've led a lot, but maybe it's less than what I'm thinking. I don't know. Ooh, hello. Hello, Carl Singleton. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. What are your thoughts on Younger Bush's redemption arc if he has started it yet? I think there's some form of a redemption arc with him. I don't know if it's like it's definitely not as legendary as Kurt's evolution, but I do think there is one to some extent. Ever since he went to RCR, it's been kind of like that. Though a lot of people just kind of just lump it in as, oh, well, he's just...
What are your thoughts on Younger Bush's redemption arc if he has started it yet?
I love that emote that comes up. I love to hit the fucking ball right now, get knocked out. This is fucking bullshit. That's the guy. I like that one.
Right side. All right, you're clear.
But yeah, I think he has some kind of redemption arc already kind of being started. Though a lot of people kind of lump it in with just, oh, he's just a Chevy guy now, so he's just better now. But I don't really believe that. I think the narrative's just sort of swung just because I think maybe people were finally starting to realize that kind of got given a dirty hand by Gibbs, just with how that whole situation was done and everything, and it just feels weird how that all happened. Later, in the latter half of 2022, like, the moment where it changed for me at Darlington is when he's leading the race, and then under caution, his car just blows up. And it wasn't really funny. It was just sad. It just seemed like just would have no luck. And then at Martinsville, he was running terrible. Like, in the 30s at one point. Like, I've never seen Kyle Busch just straight up, with no mechanical problems or anything, just run 30th. It just seems suspicious to me. I don't know. It just feels wrong. And I started feeling bad for him because of that, because just such a terrible situation. And I don't know how that... I mean, it really is the biggest fumble in the 21st century of a driver of his caliber to just get let go.
What's your favorite NASCAR parody song? Mine is Boogity, 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 Amen.
Thank you for the 3. Thank you for the 3, Jordan Clark. I appreciate it.
outside by himself. Got a car coming high now.
No, Hamlin didn't, because Hamlin got second. Erik Jones won that race. So it definitely wasn't all of a Gibbs problem, but I know Truex had it. I remember that because he freaking... That was one of the other races where he was running well, and then something goes wrong. But it just wasn't really fun to watch Kyle Busch have a bad day anymore. And especially learning what was going on with Gibbs. It made me one of the biggest Kyle haters. Changed my tone. And I really started to just appreciate him more. Weirdly enough. I never thought I would say that. But I don't know. Kyle's arc is more subtle. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. I would think so. It's not as crazy big or huge as Kurt's, but it's definitely a little more subtle. Like, he's still got it. I mean, he's posting Kyle Busch angry tweets after a race, so he's still got it in him. There was the thing at the Roval or at Coda not that long ago where he was really upset about Bell, and I really didn't even think Bell did much of anything wrong, but he still got it in him. Still got that rage or that angry element, but it's definitely not as pronounced. But thank you. I didn't even answer Jordan Clark's question. I'm getting overwhelmed. My favorite NASCAR parody song is the Cletus one, where it's "I Love NASCAR," which is it's a parody off of Toby Keith's "I Love This Bar." It's a good song. Even Toby Keith features himself, or is featured in it, where it's like he has like a segment about Earnhardt. I was like, that's cool. That is cool. That's amazing. And just add another layer to Toby being freaking awesome. That's my answer.
So Kyle's arc is more subtle?
I like that one too. Thank you for that too. There's a couple of drivers I just feel bad for. Erik Jones actually is one of them. That's another tangent I can go on. So Erik Jones just gets thrown into the 20 car because Matt Kenseth had it's kind of like an unplanned retirement in 2017. Like it was just deep, like in the last 10 races of the year, he's just like, I'm not coming back next year.
Left side, clear low.
And it was just sudden, like, was not expected. Like, Dale Jr. announced it, I think, after Richmond, which I wasn't even really fond of that back then, just because it kind of bones over the people, like, in Atlanta and California and stuff with Auto Club, because, like, they went to that race not really knowing that it was Junior's last race, and that probably screwed them over if they actually wanted to see him run or something. So I was not a fan of that then. And especially coming off of Daytona in the duels, where in his interview he was exclaiming, like, this is the best he's ever felt. I've never felt better. And I'm like, yeah! Yeah! And then he announced his retirement. He's like, well, then what changed? What changed between then? I mean, I guess more wrecks. Maybe that changed it. I don't know. Maybe that's answered in Junior's book, but I'm still salty about that.
Nobody out back.
Kansas didn't retire. I mean, he was promoting as much as he was, like, retiring. I mean, he literally did his last race at Homestead in his, like, DeWalt car from 2000. Like, they were intending that, for all intents and purposes, being, like, his last year. But he was basically out of the car. Then they throw Jones in there, and I'm just thinking, this is not going to end well. Because they're going to probably expect him to be, like, on the level of Matt Kenseth, and no, he wasn't. And then Jones underperformed, though I didn't even think he was that bad in the car. But he didn't win, and that's what they want. They want him to win. And he didn't do enough of that. He won in 2018, and then in, that was it. So, yeah. Well, he won the Clash. In the most shit show Clash ever. But, yeah, he didn't win enough, then it got canned. That was kind of the same thing with Suarez. After Edwards' sudden...
Hope KFB ends his career healthy.
Justin Haley just blew a tire right behind me. That was terrifying. Well, I'm staying out. Couldn't afford Matt Kenseth. That doesn't make any sense, because Kyle probably is more expensive than Kenseth. I don't know. I have no freaking idea. Makes the most sense. He was just too expensive. Doesn't make it more annoying.
Have a good day. Stay sharp. Ready?
It was the same case with Suarez, where Edwards' sudden retirement, which to this day is one of the most confusing retirements ever. One was like, okay, one, he wants to spend time with his family. The other one is don't want to get an injury. I guess it is more clear cut, but then he also said he was going to eventually come back, like, part-time, but then he never did that, so I don't know why he said that. I don't know, but Edwards' sudden retirement threw Suarez in the car, and it's just like, yeah, it's like the same case with Erik Jones. And it basically happened. So I've always felt bad for Erik Jones and Suarez, just because they got their start into the Cup Series on just the worst note imaginable, because they're replacing drivers that are Hall of Fame caliber drivers and extremely, like, really freaking good, and they're not going to match those numbers, like, right off the bat. So yeah, I've just always felt bad for them because of it. So I've always had an appreciation for them ever since then.
Outside, outside. Outside, outside.
Yeah, Suarez did literally revive his career. But thank you, Carl, with the 2. I'm sorry, my brain's just scattered trying to go. I'm going on too many tangents. But thank you for the 2. I hope he ends his career healthy. I want him to keep going as long as he's able to. However long that may be, I don't know. But I am assuming within the next 5 years. Kind of the same with Hamlin. I think they're going to probably retire around the same time. I mean, they started at the same time, so it makes sense for them to retire around the same time. Kyle in 05 and Hamlin in 06. I know. Oh, but Kyle Busch ran a freaking... He tried at Homestead in 2003, but got the accused. I know. Oh, I know too. Oh, well, Denny Hamlin ran 2005 into freaking part-time with the 11. It's like, I know. I meant full-time. Full-time. Fulltime. Tangents aside. Oh no, Red Horse Racing. Oh no. Yeah, Johnny was with Red Horse for a little bit. Protesting stage racing, head injury concerns, failed a drug test for steroids. NASCAR gave him the option to retire to avoid suspension, return to teaching. I don't know what one would be the case. I feel like all of them are a factor, especially the stage racing, because there was that interview that he gave in like 2013 where they were tickling the subject matter of stage breaks. And Edwards was the most angriest out of the ones that were interviewing them, and how he was so against it and how it's just arbitrary. Like, he was really against it. He was like definitely the most vocal and frustrated with that concept out of anyone.
Clear low.
And it would not be surprising that he got wind of that being like a thing, because he announced his retirement late January, and they announced that stage break thing right after that, not too long after. I don't know, I don't remember the timeline,
Left side's clear.
but it wasn't long after, so it wouldn't be surprising if like NASCAR gave him like an email or something about what they're doing for the next season or something. Like, I don't think he knew the day of that they were making the announcement. I'm sure the drivers knew like a little bit beforehand, so he probably got wind of that and he's just like, I was gonna come back, but no, not gonna do that. And he's not gonna sit there and publicly bash the format that's yet to come out, so he's just gonna kind of keep that under wraps. There is some credible conspiracy madness to it.
Right side.
Shane Van Gisberger drafting Truex. That makes me happy. I guess Gisbergen's another one too that I kind of like a lot as well.
Got a car high now.
So I guess if we're gonna narrow it, it's like Jones, Truex, and Gisbergen.
Look ahead for me. Clear
So
inside.
I'm up for that. I just don't think Gisbergen's gonna be really, really amazing on any tracks but the road courses. To be fair, he hasn't embarrassed himself. He hasn't, like, ran at an oval and just completely, you know, totally off the pace. He's not terrible. He's kind of like in, like, the Paul Menard range of just being there and not really causing trouble. He's, like, on that tier. Wherever that tier scale is, it's that. He just needs to be a couple notches above that.
Hold your line.
I like Allmendinger too, so it's like all about... Wow, he really was pushing me. Man, that's going to be surreal to think about. Someday, Chase Elliott's going to be the only driver that raced in the pre-stage era. Same with Ryan Blaney. That's weird to think about now. Give it like 10 more years and that's going to be a thing. Or something like that. 5 or 10 more years. That's just kind of concerns me.
Right side.
I wonder what the AI are going to
Clear
do.
high, bud.
Because we're going to be pitting with like 26 to go. Are the AI going to be smart enough to just take rights on that stop? It's still almost an entire fuel run. That's like half the fuel run. I don't know what they're going to do. I guess I should just probably play it smart and just take rights. The AI are pretty smart with that, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did take those type of measures. He had some good finishes. Yeah, he's been fine. I mean, that's really the best thing I could say. He's been completely serviceable. He's been okay. Hasn't embarrassed himself. It's not like he's running 30th. He's not being like Jim John or whatever.
Got a car high now.
He's
Look
just
ahead for me.
been
Clear
alright.
inside.
And I was concerned because at IRP in the truck race, that one off, he just like did nothing. Never mind, now they're all pitting. Alright, well that just ruins any type of pit strat now. I'm pitting. I'm assuming they're going to take all 4 tires. This is basically an entire fuel run. The AI will do that if they know it's like an entire fuel run. They will take 4. I kind of understand how they work. Considering I know life this game, this and Heat 5 so much at one point. The disrespect of teachers.
Starter has a
How?
green flag.
I never knew Mike Joy made that comment
Smart.
about Johnny Benson's freaking ribs. It's kind of fucked up. Never, I guess I can't say I never would expect it. I mean, I guess that really would mean his freaking keyboard warriors comment isn't so surprising since he's done similar types of jokes, insults, or whatever you may call it. Also, we cycled out 8th there. What? Did they just take right sides? I would be really surprised, because we're going in almost the entire fuel run now. I didn't think they would take rights with this. I mean, it is Dega, but... I don't know, I'm just surprised.
Stay left. Careful, still there.
Speaking about Kyle Busch, Carl, Kyle Busch just gave me a nuclear shot to the front, just about. That was...
Careful, still there.
What? Larson? Elite, if you haven't tuned away and clicked off your tab, your racing reference tab, Larson's up here. Remember, he was like a lap down? Not even a factor? Now he's up here. I don't understand that. Where did his speed come from? I expected him to be terrible. I didn't even notice that.
Car outside.
Now we're almost 4 wide. Never mind. I know High TV updated the AI to be more aggressive or be more bunched up. It might have been the case here. I'm not really sure. We're definitely not getting an update on it because he has a lot of stuff going on in his life.
Hang tight there, driver.
So I feel bad with all of that. So I'm totally fine with waiting however long it may be to get an update or some kind of fix to some certain things. Because, like, Martinsville, they should not be running, like, up against the wall. Like, that's definitely a problem. I don't want that to be a thing. But at all the other tracks they've done, like Texas and this, has been pretty alright, so... Thoughts on Pete Piestone comments this past weekend? Didn't he get really upset? Kamikaze basically called him out, saying that he worked at MRN at some point. And then he got upset about it and blocked him. I don't. That was just stupid. Oh yeah, what's the other one that was saying like we don't need qualifying, we don't need practice. Practice ruins the sport or something. It was that was stupid. Like all I'm asking for is just an hour of practice. I'm not asking for like a 4-hour practice session, like a 3-hour happy hour session. No, just one. Just give me one 1-hour practice. That's it. That's all I want. It doesn't have to be freaking. Doesn't have to be that insane. I'm okay with that. See, we can make accommodations. We can have an olive branch.
Careful, still there. Car there on the outside.
Larson did the same thing at the race. Yeah, because he finished like in the top 10 somehow amongst all that chaos. Truex got 11th and he got turned. Well, sideways, but he beat Logano. That's all I was concerned with because all I saw was, what the fuck was that? That was weird. Truex not only backed off of me, but he was sliding sideways. I don't understand that. Oh my god, he blocked you too. Oh my god, that's sad. I have yet to be actually blocked. Actually, I have been blocked by like TGS Smurf, because he made a like One Piece take comment on one of the like animations from the episode. Like it was really good like animation
Car there on the outside.
or something, and he said that it was too flashy or something. And now this is where you think in the story I'm gonna mention, oh, I replied to him disagreeing. No, never even replied to him. He just went and just mass blocked anyone that talked One Piece. And I guess I was one of those in, like, the people to follow section, maybe? I don't know, but he just went and, like, blocked everyone. And I think the only interaction I had with him was, like, 3 years ago. And I think I just sent him, like, a DM saying, hey, I like your art, it's cool, I appreciate it. And he said, thanks. That was it. That's, like, the only interaction I've ever had with him. But he just went, like, on this complete, like, schizophrenic just blocking spree of just blocking anyone that talked One Piece, because he couldn't handle the fact that he made a take that no one agreed with. And also, this is like the same person too that like was saying Akainu in Robin's like backstory, where he would basically was like genociding ships with people in it and killing them, and saying that, oh, he did nothing wrong because people either ignored Robin or picked on her. It's like, I don't think genociding the entire island of people is good no matter what context. Yeah, sure, Robin got like made fun of and bullied, but I don't like when that happened in the story. I'm not thinking, oh god, I hope someone just kills and murders them all. Like, no, in no context, genociding people is good. So yeah, that was like another horrendous fucking take. So if I ever continue my Robin series, that was like a segment I was gonna rant about because like that was such a horrendous take that should not be defended. But I didn't even get to that point. But that's like the only ever instance I've been blocked by someone is that. And it's so stupid. Because I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything up to that point. That's like if Mr. Pete Piestone just started blocking like every person on Twitter that replied to his comments. Or just anything NASCAR related. Just so bizarre. Stupid. That whole thing was stupid. That's why I don't really take... I barely interact on Twitter. I guess I technically do. I leave some comments, but I never try to engage in debates or arguments. It's just not worth it. I used to do that. I just don't care anymore. Give me a freaking Twitter picture from someone that draws Robin in like an Easter bunny outfit and that shows off the butt, and I was just like, that's great art. I like that. I'll do that. That's harmless. Well, I'm not gonna sit there and debate on shit anymore. I just don't care. I'm sure someone could find like the last time I did it, where I maybe replied to a debating comment, but it doesn't happen. I rarely interact with that. Uh-oh, mega baddie number 672 there. If they...
All clear, no pressure from behind.
Don't forget about me on Instagram. I DM you. That is true. That is true. I guess I do technically interact on Instagram, but it's basically whatever things he posts. It's like, oh, he posted Urza in a bikini, or Robin. That's a heart. I'll heart that.
Outside.
That's my extent.
Car outside. Hold your line.
Surprised I haven't been canceled for that yet. That should be like the first thing on everyone's bingo list is that. But nope, surprisingly not. Don't let Austin Hill win. I'm gonna make sure I will crash myself to make sure he doesn't win. Fitting he's up here though, 22 to go. See my face in MLB The Show. I did see that. It looked good. I'm weird with DMing, so don't take it personal if I don't reply. JC could attest to this. Sometimes I just don't reply. And I don't know why I don't. I guess sometimes I just don't know what on earth to say. So I just don't say anything. But it's never really anything take it personally.
Right side. Car outside. Clear and behind you. Left side's clear.
What does 3-Chi even taste like?
All clear. No pressure from behind.
It's weed, right? So like, is it? I don't know. Is it a reefer? I don't. What is? I have.
Right side. Clear high. your line.
I'm glad to hear. I appreciate that you don't take it the wrong way or anything. I don't mean it to be like that.
We got 20 more laps.
It's just sort of how I am.
Outside. Got a car low now. Hold your line.
It's
Got one
weed.
inside.
I know it's weed, but what does it taste like? Is there flavored ones? Is that a thing? I'm so out of the loop.
Clear right.
This is like Elite Precision pushing me as him as Kyle Larson. We got a couple of those in this race where I kind of think of one person or other. Like Jordan Clark, those are like all the Rick Ware racing cars. That's kind of a given. Elite Precision's Kyle Larson, JC's like Logano and Chris Buescher. Me, it's like Truex and
Got his nose there. Near door.
Eric Jones, but I'm driving as Eric Jones. But it's like that. It's like Shaq can root for other people. Like Disco Inferno could simp on Hailie Deegan. Now see, when Disco Inferno does it, it's like acceptable because Hailie Deegan's like a grown adult. So I can appreciate that. Austin Hill, what are you doing?
You're all clear up top.
Like Jordan Clark right now, he's like spiritually pushing me. That's what are the odds of that?
Got a car coming inside
I'm
now.
Bowman and Ross. I should make that a thing if I do these races. If I do like if this is like the Monday stream now where I race like the previous race or the upcoming race. I don't know what I don't know.
Clear high.
Maybe that's just the thing we do. Just Shaq gets to assign themselves a certain car and they get to root for them.
You're all clear on the bottom. Keep
I don't know. It's a fun idea. When's Denny Hamlin gonna appear now? I don't know. Sanak is usually the big Denny simp fanboy, so I've seen him. I feel like I've seen everybody in this field at some point, but
right side.
I haven't seen Hamlin up here as much as it's like a Rick Ware racing
Clear
car.
high, bud.
You know who I rock with? Dale Earnhardt probably. Anybody see Hailie Deegan not get helped at the end of that race in Xfinity? She started 4th. And, like, no one worked with her. They just completely abandoned her. Is that, like, something wrong with her car? I don't know. It was just weird.
There on the outside.
I felt bad. As much as I want to meme on her, because she literally said, like, COVID doesn't exist, which is... She said it was a hoax. This isn't, like, a podcast. She tried... They were talking about something, and then she, like, fake coughed and then said hoax. Like, hoax! Like that.
Still there.
Like, that was kind of shitty. Like, this is, like, during peak COVID, too. Like, considering I've had it, my mom and dad have had it, my sisters had it, Dale Reynolds, like, extended family or related family had issues with that. Like, it really could fuck you up. Luckily, I had, like, the shots and stuff, so, like, it was kind of minimal, but I had it, so I guess I'm a hoax. To Hailie Deegan, I'm just a hoax. I don't exist. So, that gave me a very bad impression of her. And trust me, I want a female driver to come into the sport and you know, kick everyone's ass and, you know, do well.
Outside.
Danica didn't do it. And, she certainly isn't, like, a female you want to aspire to be. Man or female should not aspire to be like Danica. That, like, oh god. And I'm gonna say it, she wasn't even that hot. She wasn't even that attractive.
All clear. No pressure from
Aaron Crocker, Shadow Robinson are more to me. Put Janet Guthrie on that list.
Car outside. Hold your line.
What if it's taking shots? I'm not taking shots. I don't do any of that stuff.
Got one inside. All right. Clear low. Careful. Still there. Top 3. Use it if you need it.
F word Deegan, she's a directioner. I appreciate the two. I appreciate the two, Carl. I wonder if my Streamlabs, or my text-to-speech is actually going to say F word. I guess we'll find out. Do you know John Force's daughter?
All right, you're clear.
Yeah. Yeah, she's fine. Why does it talk about girls? Well, just because I'm bi doesn't mean I don't like girls. It's that's the magical thing. I like all, so it doesn't really affect me. But dating at the moment, I wish, but I feel bad to drag anyone into a relationship when I'm barely getting by on my own. Because relationship, like, I feel like that's like part of it.
F word Deegan.
Oh.
She's a directioner.
I like how it ends at too fast entering. That's funny.
Inside. All right, clear. Right side.
Deal! Hi!
Car outside.
Oh, that makes me happy. Hello. Welcome.
Still there. All clear.
I guess you're also nicknamed Crew Chief Dale, but that's not my thing. Kurt was a met. Oh my god! Bell! That's just such a shot. Oh, that's adorable. As soon as Dale comes in, here comes Chase Elliott. That's so wholesome. Yeah, Kurt was a menace in 2011, 2012. I will agree to that. A lot of great quotes came out of it, though. I will say that much. Yeah, unfortunately, Dale came in right at the end. The end of the stream. There's a lot of cars now I'm seeing it that are separated from the pack. Look at the track map. So many cars are separated from this lead pack. That's just weird. Here I show up and then bam, here comes my man, Elliot. Do you mean the driver or your son? I'm always going to be confused now. But yeah, we're here. He's second. Of course he's second. It's like Dale is spiritually pushing me. What are the odds of that? I'm asking if you know all the... No, I only know of one of the John Force ones. I didn't know there was multiple ones. Early Kurt was a menace too. Kind of. Though I will defend Kurt. Because he didn't really do much with Kurt, with Spencer. People forget at Phoenix in 2001, Spencer dumped him. And, like, turned him. So Kurt just kind of remembered it and took it to Bristol with him. So that's just payback. And then Spencer's just thought, oh, you know what I'm going to do next? I'm just going to not right hook, but I'm just going to plow Kurt going into a corner in Indianapolis going like 190, 200 miles an hour. Because apparently that's adequate payback, is to literally, like, that's like attempted murder. That's kind of shitty. And then Kurt called him, Kurt called him Kurt had a stroke. And then Kurt called him decrepit old has-been, which, you know what, not that bad of a take by 2002. He's certainly not respecting his elders, but Kurt did surpass Spencer in like one season, well, 2 seasons, in his win count and everything. So I really don't think Kurt is in much of the wrong throughout all of that rivalry. Brittany won a championship. That's good. Also, We're going to be hitting 8 laps to go. Chase Elliott now is all of a sudden just in second place continually. Austin Hill's up here. Logano's up here. Larson's up here. Truex on the outside, just like real life. Like, what is this?
Outside by himself. Clear right.
If you win, you'll post a Guns N' Roses song on my Discord. Make sure to put it in my music chat thread. Sometimes you put things in chat that don't belong, but make sure it's in music chat in its respected thread. Well, now we're just 3 wide.
Still there. Nobody out back. You're all clear up top.
Anywhere Dad goes, Elliott has to fall right behind. If I was gonna watch paint dry, he would fall. It is like a dog, but a human dog. That's fucked. That sounds terrible. I don't mean it to sound terrible, but yeah, my dog does that too. They'll follow me anywhere I go. That's why I kind of think if you can raise a dog and be pretty alright with it, then you probably will be alright raising a child. Because raising a dog is kind of the same basic fundamental principles of like a dog. I don't know. It's something to it. Jimmy Spencer's like Ryan Preece today. He'd be a legend in the modified division if he didn't go to the National Touring Series of Gear. An absolute bust. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the weird thing. Jimmy Spencer was pretty okay in Xfinity. He was able to win and be pretty good. It's like he probably could have made a career out of that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Freaking Michael McDowell and Brad Keselowski about to be up in the mix of this. What? Just like real life. What is this? That's even more like surreal. If Vane Gisberger just got pushed to the lead, it was actually going to pass me. Now Chase left me. Why would you do this, Dale? Why?
Still there. Car outside. Five to go, driver. Careful. Still there.
5 to go. Oh, it's ramping up. That anxiety's ramping up. It's like the one track where it's like, if I'm leading, I know I'm not in good shape. Like, anything can change. McDowell spin out lap 188. It might be. It could predict that. It's been a tame race. We've only had really like 7 yellows. 2 of them were for stage breaks. 1 of them were for me, so it's pretty nice. He's trying on the outside. I'll give SVG props for that. I will say I appreciate the fact that at the end of the race he was one of the few people that try to make a 3rd lane on the top. He tried. I respect that. I was really hoping he can pull some kind of miracle, but you know he tried. I'm happy with that.
Still there.
I've hardly seen Tyler Reddick this whole race. I'm really surprised. Of all the multiple different cars I see, I haven't really seen Reddick that much. To go. Alright, I need to keep the lap counter up. We got lap traffic. Oh no. Is that BJ McLeod going to cause problems at the end of this race? I think it is. I think that's going to be some BJ problems. Why is he off the pace? And why did he pit? Yep, that's BJ McLeod just in the middle of the track. Where is he gonna go?
Right side.
Oh, Buscher's gonna... No, he went up high. Look at them pushing each other! That's adorable! Brad Keselowski pushing his teammate to the lead. Again, refusing to actually win a race on his own merit.
2 more solid laps, bud. Keep it going. Look ahead for me.
Oh, Justin
Clear
Haley's gonna put...
inside.
It's like Jordan Clark pushing me. What is
Clear. No
this?
pressure from behind.
What if... That's interesting. BJ McLeod just... tried to make this race interesting. Alright, the strat I want to do is have one of them pass me on the outside, and then I'll get the push from the AI. That's how we won the other stages.
Car outside. Hold your line. Clear all around.
Bell? Hell's Bell? That's a Guns N' Roses reference. Alright, white flag. Alright, someone pass me so that I can get the AI push from Bell. That might be Kyle Busch. That's going to try to do something. Someone? Anyone? Or it's going to be 2x2. Alright, I mean, I can block that then. It's not much of a problem. Alright, it's not bad.
Inside.
Ooh.
All clear.
Alright, we gotta block. Block. Ooh, I think we got it. As long as that third lane doesn't, like, form. Block.
Outside.
Block.
Down back.
Ooh, that third lane's forming. Oh, good thing we're gonna get to line. Yes! Dub! Yes! Yes! Ugh! There we go, okay. We did it. We did the Michael McDowell, except survived. I really thought they were gonna pass me on the back straightaway, and then I was gonna get a draft from Bell behind, but it just never really formed. $1 on the line. I will take that dub. I'm happy with that. Push Yeley to the win. Yeley kind of fell off there at the last second, so. That's a good old-fashioned ass whopperino. We did it for Erik Jones in his car that wrecked in real life. So we did it justice. I wish him the best of luck. The man deserves it. I hope he'll be okay. He's just very underappreciated. He deserves so much more love. I think he's way more talented than people think. I mean, we got to see him actually run pretty good at the end of the with GMS and Petty stuff. Like they were actually getting their stuff together right at the end. So I think he could do it. Is that a Guns N' Roses song, Hell's Bells? I don't know, Bell was there behind me, and it just seemed fitting. And we're just going to disrespect the racetrack and just burn out all over it. Because I'm sure that's what they like when you do a burnout, just burn out all over the sign. Let's do it on the Geico face. Urgh. Yeah, give it a frickin'... That's a mustache right there. It's an AC/DC. Goddamn, I was close. Damn it, I was wrong. Eat that, Gregson! It's my win. Urgh. Even though that's my teammate, but don't care. Cause some drama in the frickin' paddock. Alright. Alright, I'm satisfied with that. So. 91 speed rating? What? How is that 91 speed rating? That's way too low. That don't make any damn sense. Wow, we just hit 3 hours. That was right at my quota. That's perfect. That worked out wonderfully. Well, these replays aren't helping. What? Austin Hill, Corley Joy. Well, that's... What? I am upset that this replay doesn't work at 100% race length. Like, it really, really just does not want to work properly. And that's 80 laps. 1/3 of the race we just missed. Just about halfway. You were slow. I guess. I don't know how, but apparently so. The speed ratings must have got all mixed up when they updated this mod or something. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Like, can't really go any faster. Can't put in setups. So I don't understand that speed rating. I have it clearly at 105. He's looking better than Legacy. Yeah, he's doing more. So what extra we saw the Justin Haley one like right behind me. See, I did to the 42, which also can be interpolated as me doing burnouts around John Hunter. That caused all of that stupid stuff to happen. So it's like a double insult. You never ran it to the wall. You get 5 miles an hour for running up. That's not a thing in this game. Running up the high lane does not give you speed. It just does not work in this game. Oh, Jim John and Harrison Burton. Tire go down for Jim John. Ah! Ha! Jim John continues to embarrass himself. Oh, and he gets hit by Harrison. Yeah, that's fitting. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like that. Popcorn time. Oh. I don't know if I want popcorn again. I'll definitely make myself some dinner though. I'm definitely hungry. Well, that's Talladega. We get our wonderful trophy. Good victory lane celebration. One guy has a mustache. I just noticed that. It's good stuff. And Todd Gillen with the fastest lap. Interesting. Did we lead the most? We did. 127 of the 188. That's a lot. It's a lot more than I thought. On the move. Yep, we're definitely on the move. And Tough Break Award goes to Kevin Harvick, who finished 36. Damn. So that's our top 10. Chase Elliott there was leading, or was right behind with like 8 to go. Fell back. Chris Rebel, I feel like I haven't seen him like all race long. Justin Haley just got 4th. Justin Haley got 6th, and then J.J. Haley 4th. Also, Justin Haley got like 4th in my Texas race when I did that last week. Back-to-back top 10s? What? Oh, of course, Drex gets 18th. That's wonderful. Denny Hamlin, 31st? What? BJ McLeod went a lap down. Chandler Smith went a lap down. A lot of people went a lap down. I don't know why. Tyler Reddick back there. Harvick's back there. Jim John 39th. Ha! Oh, good stuff. Yep, that's typical Jim John finish. Ricky Stenhouse, DNF, Jim, and then Todd Gillen. Those are people, I guess they pitted, but I don't know why they would pit. That don't make any sense to me. But alright. What's the race result? So, 149 minutes. That's 2 hours, 29 minutes. It's actually pretty quick. Pretty quick race. I'm so used to it being like almost 3 hours, but I guess Talladega just goes by really fast. But that's the results. And Daniel Torres got 8th. Austin Hill 7th. He was always up there the whole time. Can't believe we led that many laps, though. It didn't really feel like it. I know we thought we were going to lead at least over like 90, but 127. That's a lot. Don't know who led the other 61 laps, but hey, we actually made it to a scheduled distance, just like real life, so that's cool. Well, we're going to back out of this, and I guess this is where we kind of start wrapping up the stream, because it's that time. Tested Sonoma and it happened again. Race under. Oh my god, it keeps happening to you. It ended under caution while I was 7th, but placed you 30th? That don't make any sense. Why is that game so broken? You get 91 speed rating because the whole race you're going 170 to 170 miles. No, I was not. But the difficulty is 105, so I'm assuming since this update, it just kind of changed the AI difficulties or the speed rating thing, because it shouldn't be that slow. Like, it really shouldn't be. It should be a lot higher. Like, Richmond's like a 99. But Richmond's always been like that. But Talladega's sort of surprising. We've only had like 6 yellows, so it's like we raced for a good chunk of it, so I don't know why it's not higher. Ever heard of Femboys Would Have? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm aware of them. I'm looking forward to Sonoma when we actually get to that, because I'll show that real quick, because Sanak had the changed the files. He changed it from the Heat 3 files to put it in here, and it actually ended up working. So you can actually use the OG Sonoma layout, which is really cool. What is that static at the menu? What? What was that? That could be... Oh, that could be my freaking fridge you're hearing? But that's not from the game. That's my fridge. There's one... The thing in there rattles. I could fix that right now. See, it's the thing in here that holds your drink to the side. Like that. That thing isn't secure tight, and it rattles. So that's where it comes from. So if I put something in there, like sideways, like I have milk right now. If I put that in there, it's sideways. So it's not going to rattle. Since there's nothing in the fridge, because I'm literally rationing beyond comprehension. That's what I'm doing. So that's probably what you're hearing. But I wanted to show this real quick, just because if you change the Heat 3, if you get the Heat 3 Sonoma file and plop it into Heat 5, it actually works. So now you can run the OG, like, normal layout. So I just want to show that real quick here. See? We're running the normal track. No carousel, no nothing. It's nice. Make the I think I have that file somewhere. I just had to plop it in. I just don't remember which file it goes in. But yeah, you can definitely make the grass green. Track map, yeah. Yeah, the track map isn't up to date. Because Heat 3 doesn't have track maps, so it just kind of carries over from, you know, to just kind of keep what we have in Heat 4 and 5. I'm sure if there was a track map file, it probably would be able to transfer that over, but yeah. So at some point in the track map, we're just kind of flying off of it. Yeah, it still has the Monster Energy signs and stuff. That's the only thing that you could tell this was ripped from the Heat 3 files. Back when Monster Energy was a thing. But yeah, the AI are still as tough as ever. We'll probably do a few laps just to kind of show you what the AI are and stuff. But yeah, they're just as insanely tough as usual. They're really fast. Like, the only way I think I'm going to have a shot with them is if the race goes long enough and lap traffic holds them up. Because under normal circumstances, you're definitely not faster than them. I should have made passes up on the outside, not the bottom. I'm thinking of Thunder 03. I think that's why I did that. Yeah, they're able to get around the track just fine. Like, the files transferred over pretty seamlessly. That was illegal, but
You got room. You're clear. Still there. All clear.
I'm thinking they could change the billboards. I just don't think they wanted to. So I'm pretty sure that's something that could be changed. I mean, they were able to change it in Heat Evolution. The de-evolution mod, I think. I mean, we saw what they did at Texas and stuff, so it's definitely possible. But yeah, as you see, they get around this track pretty well. I think this will definitely be a track without question, I'll be streaming on the week of Sonoma, because I know they're going to be tough. And we got that typical Heat 5 jank right on cue. So, yeah, that'll be tough. That'll definitely be really tough to actually run. So that'll be a fun race to do 100% on. But yeah. So we're just going to back out of that. And we're just going to wrap things up. I need to eat. I'm hungry. I haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing I had was... No, wait, nothing. I had nothing to eat all day. So never mind. I have nothing in my system. Usually I always kind of have like a granola bar or a snack bar or something before I do a stream, just because I need it. But yeah, we're just gonna wrap things up. A lot of extra super chats up today. There's a lot to keep up with. Where's the start? Golf Kid with the 3. Thank you. Jesus with the $49.99. That one is Jesus Christ. Literally. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Carl with the 5, Jordan Clark with the 3, Carl with the 2, $2, 3 separate. I guess technically, I don't know, but 3 times he did $2. So, thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot. So, thank you. Yeah, I need to get going here. Nature Valley. Ooh. Well, I haven't tried those yet. That sounds good, though. I need to have them. misspelled all those words so much, my lord. Alright, there we go. We're gonna get going here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's been a shit day. I have so much other extra stuff I need to get done. But yeah, I gotta get this freaking TV stuff hooked up and situated, and that's a whole other thing. So I'll be busy for the next couple of hours. Hopefully not a couple hours, but just so much extra things to do. But I gotta eat first. But can't they mod the AI to simply make them drive faster? Yeah, they can. I think there's something in there because they could tend to. Wait. I don't think so. From what I remember seeing and hearing was they can make the player faster, but they can't make the AI faster. That must be a whole other different thing to do to make the AI quicker. But you could definitely get the player car to go at like crazy speeds and stuff. I've seen videos where they were able to go like 300 miles an hour at Talladega and stuff. So I guess it is possible to make the player faster, just not the AI. But yeah, we're gonna get going here. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's been a stressful day. So much on my mind lately. It just, I don't know, my hair is having a dumb cowlick situation, so that's annoying. I never knew that there was a nectarine or an orange emote. I guess it could look like a nectarine, but it's a good emote. Good. I'm glad I put that in. That face is so good. All right. I'm gonna skedaddle on here, on out of here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in another video. I got Thunder 03 stuff planned for the next like month. I got so much done in advance. Just want to get that done. But I'm adjusting my sock. That's what I'm doing right now. All right. I'll see you all later. Take care and have a good night.